There was a clever young man from the countryside. He suddenly came up with a bold idea, using a pig's head as bait to lure fish. He brought a large pig's head bought from the market to a wild waterhole. First, he cleared the stream flow, so water could circulate easily. Then he tossed the whole pig's head into the water, hoping the scent of pork would attract hungry fish. His plan was to wait for fish to swim in, and then block off the mouth of the pond. A true net-free fish trap. After setting everything up, he calmly headed home without hesitation. As night fell, just as he expected, schools of fish began swimming into the pond with the current. Surely, the pig head's aroma had worked its magic. But strangely, what kind of fish would enjoy pork that much? Probably some carnivorous species. The next morning, the young man cheerfully drove his beloved tractor back to the same spot. Looking at his expression, you could tell he was confident in his pig head fishing campaign. Quite a strategy. The first thing he did was use mud to block the stream, so the fish had no way out. Then he set up a water pump near the pond, lowered the suction pipe into the water, then connected it to the inlet. The outlet pipe was also installed. Discharge water into a nearby stream. His steps were quick and smooth, showing that he was very experienced with using pumps. When the pump started running, a strong stream of water gushed from the outlet. In just a short while, the water level in the pond noticeably dropped. While waiting for the water to recede, the young man jumped in to retrieve the pig's head. He found that the meat underneath had been entirely eaten by fish, but most of the head remained intact, still perfectly good for cooking. What a win-win situation. After the pump had run for about 28 minutes, the pond's water level had dropped by more than half. Fish hiding deep below started to appear. It showed that the pig head's scent really worked. To avoid clogging the pump, the young man kept stirring with his hands and clearing the debris around the suction pipe. He made sure the water flowed smoothly at all times. After a while, large fish began getting sucked toward the pipe's mouth, thanks to the strong current. These fish were quite impressive in size. Big-bodied, dark-skinned, so much so that it was hard to tell their species. The young man kept adjusting the machine, trying to drain even more water. Only when the pump made a strange noise did he stop and come over to turn it off. Then he brought a large basin with him, getting ready to catch all the fish in the pond. Although there wasn't much water left, it had been stirred constantly, turning the pond into a thick, muddy mess, which made catching the fish much harder.